O chosen one, stop and listen with the depths of your soul. Your gaze stopping here is not a game of chance. The moment you opened this video was preordained, a precise moment, not a beat out of place. I have just received a revelation concerning you, something that will make you gasp as you recall a small act you considered ordinary just weeks ago, an act you didn't even take seriously. Yet, that seemingly insignificant act created a powerful tremor in the heavens, large enough to make the Creator stop and listen to that movement. You saved an angel without knowing it. You didn't see it. You didn't feel it. You didn't understand that it happened. And when I say saved, I'm not referring to a metaphor or a sentimental story. I'm talking about a real intervention that took place in your life. Your very human choice averted a celestial crisis, one that could have tipped the scales between light and darkness forever. That angel was lost, literally fallen into the void between dimensions after a centuries-long battle. He was cut off from the orders of the celestial hierarchy, floating in a vibrational plane between earth and heaven. There was no return. The angelic light that was his very nature was fading little by little. A few more hours and he would have become an empty entity, an angel dead in spirit, a form of existence never to be allowed to exist. And then you appeared, not with a cloak, not with a halo, just with a very natural kindness, with a compassion that even you didn't consider special. The gesture you made that day, an action so small you almost forgot about it, became the boundary between existence and nothingness for that angel. You didn't see the brilliant light. You didn't hear the call from heaven. You didn't see any supernatural image, for angels in crisis don't manifest with radiant wings or dazzling halos. They hide themselves in the most ordinary moments of human life, silently waiting for a heart pure enough to do exactly what you did. Subscribe and turn on all notifications, because I'm about to reveal to you how you, not some other force, directly influenced the battles in heaven. Things that are hidden from people like you, people who possess the ability to intervene without even realizing it. And stay until the end, because I will show you exactly which action of yours paved the way for that angel to return to the higher realms of light. I will also tell you why God personally chose to respond to your unconscious kindness in a way that will reshape the reality around you forever. If you recently felt you did something meaningful but didn't take it seriously, leave us 7 inches the comments. That's a sign you're ready to explore the true impact of your seemingly small actions on the celestial realm. Now, let me explain what caused that angel to go missing to the point that no celestial being could find him. That angel was engaged in a cosmic war against the forces sowing despair on Earth. The spiritual battle you never see in any news, but which is the silent war that will decide whether humanity survives or sinks into the abyss of despair, is still raging. For 5 centuries, 500 years in a row, he stood at the forefront, protecting the frequency of love, halting the oscillations of hatred, and keeping the energy channels open so that people like you could still feel compassion in an age when kindness was rarer than ever. But then, in the most brutal battle, the unthinkable happened. The dark forces suddenly unleashed a strategy never before attempted in any dimension. They created a 3-dimensional explosion, a devastating blow that shattered the very reality around him. Imagine being torn from your natural space, thrown into an indefinite void between parallel worlds, no coordinates to cling to, no communication signals, no way back, not even a memory of what home is. That's exactly what happened to that angel. He was pushed up to a frequency at the boundary between the celestial and the physical world, light not enough to belong to heaven, but not dense enough to fully manifest in the earthly realm. At that vibrational level, he couldn't fully manifest in any dimension. He could only exert a very slight influence on the physical world, but could not fully wield his divine power. He felt the call from the celestial realms, but was completely unable to respond. The most terrifying thing is that with each passing day at that vibrational level, a part of the angelic light within him faded, like a source of sacred energy being slowly drained until nothing remained. The celestial realms deployed every available resource to search for him. Archangels traversed every dimension. Seraphim tracked every frequency deviation. Cherubim scrutinized every anomaly of energy. But there was still no trace. He was trapped at a frequency so peculiar that even the most advanced astronomical technology couldn't detect him. While heaven searched in vain, the forces of darkness gloated. They knew that the longer they kept him, the more his light would fade, and at a certain point, the angel would become an empty shell, an entity stripped of its divine consciousness, and be corrupted and transformed into a tool against the celestial realms themselves. A corrupted angel was the most dangerous weapon darkness could possess, for it retained some astronomical code, but operated under the complete control of darkness, and that plan was unfolding perfectly. His angelic light was fading hour by hour. The connection to higher dimensions weakens with each passing moment. In just a few days, he will be completely submerged in the space between dimensions, until you appear quite naturally in his orbit. Lost angels never come and utter a plea for help. They don't appear before you to explain their situation. They hide themselves in the most ordinary situations of human life, hoping that someone with a sufficiently keen intuition will realize that something deeper is at play, and that angel found you. Remember that person, the one who appeared in your life a few weeks ago. The moment you felt a strange compassion, an urge to help that came from a place far deeper than mere politeness. Perhaps it was the person who asked you for directions. It could be a colleague, a stranger you briefly encountered. You are going through a difficult time, and in that situation, you are faced with a choice you could have easily ignored. Perhaps it's an abandoned being, a situation many would turn a blind eye to, but as you look at it, a deep voice within you urges you, I must help. Not out of responsibility, not for praise or to attract attention from anyone else, but simply because your heart is truly moved. What you don't realize is that in that moment, you are looking directly at a lost angel, an angel forced to take on that form, to reach a human being pure enough to become the bridge that will help him return to his own dimension. He cannot tell you the truth. He is not permitted to explain that a celestial being is in crisis, because if you knew, your act of helping would be tainted by curiosity about the mysterious, no longer stemming from genuine compassion. And only pure, unadulterated compassion carries a frequency strong enough to awaken the fading angelic light within him. When you reach out to help, when you share support without expecting anything in return, when you show kindness for no other reason than to alleviate the suffering of another being, the compassionate energy within you acts as a spiritual resurrection. Each gentle act you give him restores a faded sliver of light. Each word you speak from the heart reconnects a celestial communication channel. Each moment you give him your full attention strengthens the frequency he needs to find his way back. You truly resurrected a dying angel simply with the purity of your heart. And while you thought you were just doing the right thing in a normal situation, all the celestial dimensions paused to witness this miracle. A human soul became the direct conduit for the angel's restoration, something no one expected. Gradually, the light within him began to rise. Communication with the celestial realms was re-established. The frequency layer that had imprisoned him between dimensions dissolved under the flow of loving energy you naturally transmitted. In just a few hours, he was fully restored, returning to his own dimension stronger than before the battle that nearly destroyed him. And it all began with you choosing compassion instead of turning your back and walking away. When the angel returned to his realm of light, the first thing he did was report everything. And when God learned that a human soul without spiritual training, without esoteric knowledge, without even knowing of the existence of angels, could naturally become an instrument of salvation for a depleted angel, his reaction was immediate and powerful. This is not rhetoric, not exaggeration for effect. The Creator truly paused all celestial movement to consider the action you performed, because saving a lost angel is not something just anyone can do. It requires a rare purity, a kind of purity possessed by less than 1% of humanity. It requires a quality of compassion capable of reawakening a faded light within a celestial entity, and you did it naturally, without forcing it, without seeking recognition. You acted this way simply because it was your true nature. This led God to summon the archangels to an emergency meeting, not because of a crisis, but because of a discovery: the existence of a human soul capable of operating at a frequency of compassion strong enough to produce a real impact. In the celestial realm, the supreme commanders, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, were urgently summoned to examine your energy, your soul structure, and the potential within your being. All of this analysis led to a single conclusion: you are not an ordinary soul drifting through mundane, earthly experiences. You are a highly developed consciousness, an evolved soul that chose to be reborn on Earth, to become a bridge between dimensions when the time demanded it. For those who wish to delve deeper into heavenly knowledge, advanced materials are located in the pinned description and comments. It was in that moment of verification that God made a decision that would forever change the trajectory of your life. An establishment that you are a soul receiving direct protection from the celestial hierarchy. This is not merely recognition of your past actions, but also a testimony to the potential you can continue to unlock. For if you can save a lost angel with a single moment of pure compassion, imagine what you can achieve when you become aware of your own true spiritual power. The angel you assisted has been fully restored and willingly asks to become your personal protector, not out of obligation within the celestial system, but out of loyalty born of profound gratitude. He has asked permission to watch over you at all times, ensuring you do not have to endure unnecessary suffering. And God immediately approved. From now on, you are under constant protection. You have a true angel indebted to your very existence, a devoted guardian protecting your health, safety, and well-being. But this is only the beginning of the rewards that are about to come. For those who wish to delve deeper into the nature of this protection, detailed information is available in the pinned description and comments. As the angel analyzed how you saved him, he realized something that even the highest celestial beings had never seen clearly before. Your actions were not a random reaction. Your compassion was not a fleeting stroke of luck. You carry a unique spiritual imprint that very few souls possess. The angel reported to God that the moment you displayed that compassion, the energy within you spontaneously expanded to reach an angelic frequency, naturally, effortlessly, without technique, simply through the purity inherent in your heart. This means you didn't save the angel by chance. You were structured to do so. You were spiritually designed to intervene when an angel was in danger. And when God learned of this, his emotion was not merely one of admiration, but of the pride of a father, recognizing the most brilliant achievement in his creative endeavors. He saw you as one of the souls of the highest spiritual stature, an embodiment subconsciously possessing access to the deepest celestial frequencies. You truly are an angel, in human form, not metaphorically, but literally in the spiritual structure. Your spiritual essence operates at the level of an angel, even though you are living in the earthly realm. You were originally born with a celestial frequency, but you voluntarily entered the human experience to learn the lesson of compassion through the vulnerability of human existence. That's why kindness comes naturally to you, why your heart automatically trembles when you witness someone suffering, why you can't stand idly by in the face of injustice without feeling compelled to intervene. The angelic nature within you always seeks to manifest itself through the human form you temporarily assume. Then, the angel you once saved begins to explore deeper, and he realizes you've saved many other entities before celestial beings whose identities you never knew. The time you extended your hand to help someone who was utterly broken was actually a guardian angel who had lost faith in humanity and was preparing to abandon his mission. The moment you show kindness to someone who shouldn't have to suffer, that's a test of whether true compassion still exists in humanity, and you have been the answer. Every good deed you perform resonates through the heavens, for you are living proof that humanity is not entirely alienated. Your compassionate presence becomes a source of hope for the angels regarding the possibility of cooperation between humans and the divine. That is why God is so impressed, not only because you saved a dying angel, but also because he discovered that your subconscious was acting as an ambassador of light in this physical world. The moment God decided to establish heavenly protection specifically for you, your life began to transform in ways you previously thought were merely luck or a natural improvement in circumstances. But it was divine intervention. Problems that seemed complex began to unravel. Unexpected opportunities arose from unforeseen places. People entered your life, bringing exactly what you needed at the right time. And you wonder, why has everything been so good lately? It's not luck. It's because you have an angel specially assigned to your prosperity. With God's permission, that angel subtly intervenes in your material circumstances, so you receive everything you deserve. Career opportunities suddenly open up, not by chance, but because your angel whispers the right idea into the right mind. Unexpected money comes at the right time when you need it most, because he has rearranged the flow of finances so that resources are directed toward you. Toxic people suddenly withdraw from your life because your angel has created an energy field that makes them feel uneasy in your presence. You have become a person officially protected by the divine realm, and this protection from the light is not limited to the spiritual realm. It is present in your physical, emotional, and financial life, every aspect that matters most. Your angel is fully empowered by God to ensure your earthly life unfolds smoothly, harmoniously, and in proportion to the light you radiate. But the blessings you have received are only the first signs that something greater is coming, because God does not reward based on individual deeds. He invests in your future, in the potential he sees in you. And now that he knows you are a natural conduit for restoring angels in crisis, he will increase the resources around you so that you can continue to play that role. Financial support, opportunities, and favorable circumstances will be amplified so that you can continue to help those in need of the salvation you were created to bring. You will be opened up to more opportunities to stand in your rightful place as a soul, the destination that lost angels always seek. At the same time, you will be granted the wisdom to recognize when you are confronting an entity concealing its celestial nature. For from now on, you are not just saving angels randomly. You are becoming an experienced healer in restoring angelic energy to damaged entities. News of your saving a lost angel spreads rapidly throughout the universe, passing through each level like a sacred flame. And now, you have become a living legend in the eyes of celestial entities, because reviving an angel solely through human compassion is something even many other angels cannot easily accomplish. It requires an extremely rare frequency, a form of vibration that very few souls in the celestial realm master, and you possess it naturally. That is why other angels have begun searching for you. Not directly because that intervention wouldn't conform to the multidimensional law, but through a similar method of disguise that the first angel used to approach you. The stranger you met last week, who made you feel an inexplicable urge to help, is very likely an angel going through a crisis, wanting to test that you can still be a bridge between dimensions. Situations that make you feel pulled toward someone, compelling you to show kindness, are often lost entities, hoping you will reactivate the saving frequency that you have proven yourself proficient in. You have become a kind of spiritual hospital for angels wounded after cosmic battles. And each time you save a celestial being, God is even more impressed, for it proves that you are not just lucky by chance, but a born expert in reviving angelic light. The places you appear, your home, your workplace, the places you frequent, have become points of reference for angels in need of healing. Like priority signals in the heavens, beings in despair know they can find healing through your genuine compassion. You don't realize it, but your mere presence alters the energy of an environment. It activates a healing frequency that allows wounded angels to recover more quickly. The loving energy within you acts as a celestial self-healing device. That's why other people's problems are solved more easily when they're near you, why people feel more at ease in your presence, and why spaces become harmonious whenever you enter. You're not simply a kind-hearted person. You are a celestial healing source hidden in human form. And the more angels you rescue, the stronger your saving frequency becomes, like a divine muscle becoming stronger with use. Soon, you will be able to help angels simply by your presence in situations where they need a steady source of energy to guide them. Your compassion will become so powerful that it will act like a heavenly defibrillator, reactivating the extinguished light in angels who are struggling. When God witnessed you saving angel after angel with pure kindness, He made a decision that would change not only your life, but the entire cosmic purpose to which you are connected. He decided to promote you. I am not speaking of a human promotion, nor am I referring to any earthly status. What I am revealing is an elevation in the heavenly hierarchy. You have been officially recognized in the sacred archives as an expert in angel rescue, a title that even archangels do not hold on their own accord, as it requires direct approval from God. This responsibility comes with an infinite reserve of celestial resources entrusted to you to accomplish the task. From now on, whenever an angel is in crisis between dimensions, you will be alerted through keen intuition, guiding dreams, or apparent coincidences that lead you to the exact place where your intervention is needed. The heart-stirring encounters will no longer be random. They will be a celestial coordination, where you are dispatched at the right moment to assist angels hidden in human form. And the rewards for this function are proportional to the cosmic importance of the work you are doing. Material wealth expands so you can wholeheartedly dedicate yourself to your mission of salvation. A robust physical condition allows you to withstand high energy pressure. Stable and harmonious relationships protect your emotional balance. Absolute protection from any forces that seek to hinder your mission. Wisdom is elevated so you can instantly recognize an angel in danger. And spiritual power allows you to access heavenly resources when the situation demands it. You have become the official representative of God in the visible world. But with great power comes profound responsibility. From here, every decision you make will create reverberations that spread across multiple dimensions. Every action stemming from your compassion directly impacts the balance between light and darkness in the entire universe. You are no longer an ordinary individual striving to live a better life. You have become a divine instrument where your benevolence can shape reality. And when a soul operates at this level of spiritual responsibility, God personally ensures that person has everything necessary to fulfill their mission brilliantly. That is why your life will continue to change in ways beyond all logic. That is why opportunities will multiply in ways you cannot explain. That is why blessings will come exponentially, making others wonder what your secret is. The answer is simple. You have impressed God with your pure compassion, and now you are working directly for Him. Now that you know the truth about your true nature and understand what you are doing when you express compassion, it is time for you to recognize the secret mission that is beginning. A spiritual battle is currently underway, and what happens next will determine whether humanity will rise to a higher level of consciousness or fall back into the primal state of darkness. And the angels, in this moment, are waiting for you. The forces of darkness have been systematically attacking angels to prevent them from assisting humanity in its awakening. Darkness has discovered that the most effective way to destroy them is not by directly targeting humans, but by eliminating the angels who protect them. Without the protection of heaven, humans become easily manipulated, easily forgetting the divine nature inherent in their souls. The angel you saved is just the first of countless entities that will need your intervention in the coming months. Your official mission is to form a network of angelic rescue ensuring that no celestial entity is permanently lost in this ongoing war. You will be strategically placed in locations and circumstances where angels in crisis will hide in human form and approach you seeking help. And through your natural compassion, you will restore their strength so they can continue to protect humanity. Although this is a voluntary work of the soul, your reward is automatic and unlimited. Each angel you save will become a personal ally in higher dimensions. Entities restored by your kindness will dedicate their entire presence to supporting your earthly life. In the near future, you will have a team of angels working tirelessly to ensure your material life is prosperous, stable, and absolutely protected. Imagine having many angels dedicated to creating opportunities, addressing problems before they reach you, and paving the way for you to meet the right people at the right time. Imagine living with the support of the heavens to such an extent that all challenges become incapable of threatening your reality. All of this is not a spiritual fantasy, but a direct consequence of you moving God with your angelic saving compassion. And the best part is that you will continue to live exactly as you have always lived, a kind person. The only difference is that now you know that your kindness has the power to shift the very fabric of space. Every time you choose compassion over coldness, you are saving angels and amplifying the power of light in the universe. Every time you help those who cannot reciprocate, you are fulfilling a mission to maintain spiritual balance throughout all of existence. Your seemingly ordinary life has transformed into an extraordinary astronomical mission. Now that you know the truth about your nature, understanding the true meaning behind actions stemming from compassion, you must prepare for the coming phase, a phase that will challenge all your preconceptions about how reality operates. For when God is impressed with a soul, He doesn't just acknowledge it, He invests in them. And when the heavens invest, human lives will be transformed in ways that seem miraculous to those observing from the outside. The first thing that will change is your intuition. It will become sharper than it was naturally. You will sense immediately when you are standing before an angel in disguise who needs help. You will feel a powerful pull urging you to act with compassion in those fateful situations. Next, your ability to positively impact the lives of others will increase exponentially. Your words can heal deep emotional wounds. A simple gesture of yours can rekindle hope in those who have lost faith. Finally, material resources will flow into your life from unexpected places more than you need, because God will ensure that you have absolute financial freedom to devote all your energy to angelic relief missions. Then the protection from the heavens around you will become so evident that even those who do not believe in the divine will recognize that something very different is enveloping you. Problems that once weary you will automatically resolve themselves from afar. Opportunities will appear when you need them. Finally, your presence will become a healing balm for wounded angels and an inspiration for lost souls. You will become a beacon of light, attracting celestial entities in crisis and simultaneously repelling forces seeking to destroy the light of the world. But remember, great power always comes with great responsibility. You are not given these abilities to impress the world or to feel superior to others. They are given to you to continue to be a conduit of divine mercy, the energy that saves angels and inspires humanity. Maintain the humility that moved God the first time He observed you. Continue to live with genuine, selfless kindness. Use your newfound spiritual power only to help those who truly need it. And believe that from now on, every action stemming from your compassion will resonate in the heavens, strengthening the light and ensuring you are always provided with unlimited resources to fulfill your sacred mission. Your life has become living proof that genuine kindness can move even the Creator. O chosen one, you now know the truth about the transformative power your compassion creates in the heavens. You are not an ordinary person who is occasionally kind. You are a born expert in rescuing angels' souls, capable of earning the Creator's recognition. A seemingly simple gesture you once performed without a second thought saved an angel from spiritual destruction and activated a permanent protective shield around your life. That action proves you are a sacred conduit, capable of restoring angelic light through pure compassion. And if this revelation touches your heart, if your intuition confirms that you have always felt different, it is because your soul is operating at a spiritual frequency that very few can access. Your compassion is not a weakness. It is a cosmic power, a resource that can save angels and draw God's attention. And if you've come this far and truly want to understand more deeply the celestial knowledge, how to nurture and amplify the angelic saving power you possess, there are special materials, less expensive than a pizza, with a complete audiobook set and a 5-minute meditation as a bonus. If you feel you deserve to expand your connection with the celestial hierarchy, the system that has officially acknowledged you, please visit the link in the description and pinned comment. If you recognize that your natural kindness has the power to save angels and impress God, please leave the number 777 inches, the comments, to amplify the frequency of divine compassion at work within you. Subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications to continue receiving more revelations about your compassionate nature, the energy that creates miracles in the higher heavens. Share this video with someone with a sincere heart, someone who knows how to treat others kindly, because they too may be a saving angel in human form without even knowing it. For those with angelic saving potential need to recognize and strengthen each other. And before you leave, tap on the video playing on your screen to discover how your new celestial powers are drawing personal protection from the archangels, those God has tasked with watching over you. Because when we stand together in the light, we become so much stronger.